Good morning, y'all. It is day 148 and leaving the Madison Spring Hut. We were fortunate enough to be able to do the work for stay, which, like I said, means you get to sleep inside on the floor, but you're out of the weather, and you get all the food you can eat, but it's the leftovers, which is always plenty. And you also get breakfast and coffee if you choose. We did not choose that because we wanted to go ahead and get into Gorham a little early, and we wouldn't have been able to eat until about 8 or 8:30. So, yeah. But pretty quickly, gonna go up and over Madison Mountain, and then the big trek down, which is about 3 miles, and it's one of the steepest of all the presidentials. There's plenty of comments in the Gut Hooks app talking about just how treacherous it is and how steep it is. So, yeah, we got that to look forward to. And then I'll come down to the bottom and kind of do a few up and downs, and then we'll come into Gorham. So, it's only about a 9-mile day, but I'm probably going to make less than 1 mile an hour going down that descent, so it'll take a lot of time. But that's the day. It's now supposed to rain, and after we get over Madison, which we're starting to climb now, which is about a mile up, I think, then that'll be the only real big mountain we go across today. But should be some great views up there on Madison, and tons and tons of rock fields that we'll have to get across. So yeah, we got that going on today, but no rain, which would be even more dangerous. So yeah, fortunate enough to get to stay at that hut last night. That was kind of fun, doing a few chores for them for our free food and visit. So that's it. So let's get going. Today I'm climbing up over Mount Madison. This mountain is the northern end of the Presidential Range. It starts at Crawford Notch at the southern end, but the AT doesn't actually cross over all of its peaks. The first peak to be named was Mount Washington, although the exact date is unknown. The rest of the presidential peaks were named in a single Memorial Day in 1820. A party made up of a prominent Lancaster, New Hampshire resident enlisted Ethan Crawford as their guide to explore the range. He was quite the mountaineer and was said to have carried several fatigued people off the mountain when they couldn't go any further. He had carved the first trail on Mount Washington, and it was his skills and expertise that made the trip a success. The process for naming the peaks was pretty simple. After Mount Washington, the next tallest peak was named for the second president, John Adams, and so on down the line. After Adams, Jefferson, and Madison, and Monroe, the party ran out of presidents. Remember, it was only 1820. But they still had two more peaks remaining, so they named Mount Franklin after Benjamin Franklin, and the other one Mount Pleasant, though no one is certain why that one name was chosen. But Mount Pleasant was later renamed Mount Eisenhower by a vote of the New Hampshire legislature in 1969. Hey y'all. So day 148 comes to an end. Big day over Madison Mountain. Boy, that was a rocky climb out of the hut and then over the top, and a long descent, and then back through the woods, and then had one more small mountain before we came down to the highway into, that was Pinkham Notch. Then that's where the hostel guys came and picked us up, staying here at the Libby House bed and breakfast, and they also have what they call a hostel barn. So nice folks. Apparently it's the oldest hostel in New Hampshire, and it might be the oldest on the AT. They're not sure. But yeah, it's just walking distance here in Gorham. Rocky Man was able to go get a new phone, so that worked out nice. And we were able to, we're gonna go down the street here and eat some dinner, have a few brews at the brewery. Also, hiking with a guy named Chief, and Chief is 77. He's much slower. We'll probably leave him tomorrow, but yeah, pretty impressive. He's finishing out the trail from Knoxville, Tennessee, so not too far from where I live. And yeah, we're gonna get a little bit of a resupply. We're going to stay here tonight, and then tomorrow we'll hit it again. And tomorrow is going over the Wildcats, and we're still working on that itinerary, because apparently that is the steepest incline on the entire AT, the first mountain tomorrow morning. So we got to figure that one out. So again, thanks everybody for watching. Again, big day over Mount Madison. With all those rocks, but great views, and no falls. It was just slow going, because you got to really get good footing on those rocks. So anyway, thanks y'all for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.